everyone. My name is Chris and I'm back with another reading for you guys, and today we're going to look at where are you on your journey to your future spouse, just so we energy check in because energies are always changing, so we want to keep on top of it and make sure that you're manifesting your dreams. So as always guys, just take what resonates with these readings and leave the rest for somebody else. This is just a general YouTube video. Not everything I say or you come across in general is going to be for you, and that is totally okay. And if you don't resonate with me or my energy or the way I deliver messages, then that's okay too. There's no hard feelings, you don't have to go around leaving mean comments about it or be insulting about it. You can just click off and have a nice day, find something else to watch that you enjoy watching. It's really not that deep. And I am just a random lady on the internet, so it is as deep as it goes, like that. But if you do choose to tell me how things don't resonate with you, or again leave mean comments that insult me, other commenters, or my character, anything like that, then you will be removed and reported to YouTube, as that goes against YouTube's community guidelines as well. So be mindful about how you behave on the internet, because it says more about you than it does about anybody else. But guys, I want to introduce you to a very special guest today. He is coming. What? He was just sleeping and resting on the couch. I wonder if he'll want to come. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. This is a very special guest, Solitus. This is my pet hamster. It's his birthday soon. It's gonna be his first birthday on the 6th of July. So we'll celebrate his birthday. I'm sorry. He's like, I don't want to go. He's like, I don't want to go. No. Come on, say hi. Be polite. Be polite. Here we go. So Solitus is a good omen. He doesn't come out often in the readings. But he always wants you guys to follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and just send you good vibes overall. Give him a kiss. Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna put him back because he wants to go back to sleep in his own house, and we'll move on with the reading. So let's go on to the pile picking section. So for group number 1, you guys will have this beautiful image over here. Let me do this. This is for group number 1. And you will also have this blue piece of agate to choose from as well. This is for group number 1. Group number 2's, you will be this beautiful image over here. It's group number 2's. And you will be this piece of agate over here. And finally, group number 3's, you will be this image over here. And this is your piece of agates to choose from. It's black. It's not even transparent like the other ones. So I will insert an overhead shot video for you guys to pause if you need any more time. I would encourage you to pick one group for this reading, but if you are generally drawn to more than one, obviously feel free to do so. It's your time, you do what you want with it as always, and yeah, here's the video. So let's move on to and start with rather pile number 1. So hi, pile number 1. So it shows this beautiful piece of blue agate and this image over here. This is your pile. So let's have a look at what your image says. I love that there's like a little bit of sparkly in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know what you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Beautiful. So I mean, it is saying give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. So this group, your manifestation, is coming sooner than you think. We're not gonna be like, oh my god, it's coming tomorrow or it's coming next month. No, like obviously, I don't really give people actual timings because again, energy is fluid, it can change, and is based on just like current energies as you are tuning into this reading. So take timings with a grain of salt, but it is sooner than you think. Maybe you have lost, hope for it to happen soon for you. Maybe you're thinking like, oh, it will happen eventually, maybe like later on in life or things like that. But no, they're saying it's happening sooner than you think. So act as if it's already here. I'm hearing law of assumption could be important for some of you here, or effective. Of course, like if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. It's not your message, that's okay. But for some of you, law of assumption could really be beneficial here. So what is law of assumption? You just kind of assume that it's already here and you act like it's already here. You can even write it out what it will feel like so you can tune into that frequency. Because it's not just about giving thanks. I'm sure like most of us are already grateful for what we have. Like, the kind of people that I connect with on this channel were high vibrational people, and we do give thanks and we are grateful for what we have. But it's just more complex than that. It's more on an energetic level where we have to tune into that frequency and stay with that frequency. If you fluctuate, that can cause delays. I hope that made sense because it was just a pure channel over there. Sometimes I channel, I'm like, I hope that makes sense. I have no idea what I just said. So, obviously, like, I've heard of law of assumption and stuff like that, but I'm not like an expert in the law of assumption. I'm more just like general manifestation where you do believe it's already here, but you kind of, I know more about when you imagine what it would be like, you kind of sit with that and you tune into that frequency like that, but acting like it's already here. I personally never tried it before, but let me know if you have in the comments. I'd love to hear your experience and if it worked for you as well. So we got cleansing with shungite, and that is number 9. So it could be life path number 9. No worries if you're not. You're very protected. You're a very balanced person. I just love the balance of the colors of this card, because we got like black, gray, and we've got white. I've got a white candle burning behind me, a massive one from a local supplier as well, to keep this reading cleansed, good vibes, push away any negative energy and like just, anything that doesn't serve us, right? So I think that's what you're doing. You're kind of pushing away everything that doesn't serve you right now. You're protecting yourself energetically. I mean, you can always do more. They're saying that make sure to keep up with your spiritual hygiene, make sure you're actually protecting yourself, and that you're not slacking on that, because just because you do it once doesn't mean you don't have to do it again. It is recommended to do these cleansing rituals regularly. I mean, as regularly as you feel called to. Obviously, you don't have to do it every week, but I think a good rule of thumb would be every couple of months, every few months to do that, just to make sure that you're on top of things. Because sometimes we don't realize that other people can send us negative energy without even realizing. Someone can like look at our picture online or on Instagram, for example, and they might think a negative thought about us or jealous thought about us, and that immediately sends us bad energy. So yeah, it's good to keep on top of things. It is really funny, like with this particular reading, with the pile, sorry, not reading, which happens sometimes with other piles as well, but I like channel, and then the channel drops, and it's like, because I'm like a radio, guys, like I just tune into a high frequency and then I translate it. But then, like, as long as the connection is there, you know, as long as the frequency is there, I can, you know, I can listen to it like a radio would. But then, like, you know, like how radio, even if you don't do anything, they like, it drops sometimes. So that's what it feels like. So that's what I feel like with you guys. Like, I'm channel, and then it drops. That's why I just suddenly stop and, you know. So like, there is really something to do with your manifestation technique where you tune in, like I said, with the frequency, and then something happens, maybe doubt sleeps in. That's not maybe doubt like sneaks in, or frustration, or things like that, or something happens where maybe you consume content online that is not the most positive as well, because even if you don't believe, you know, that you're going to be part of the things that some people talk about online, you're still connecting with their energy, therefore you're tuning into their frequency, or this frequency of the stories they tell. If they're not, like, you know, if it's like a TikTok that you're watching of like story time, which, yeah, I'm guilty of as well, because they're interesting to watch. But they're saying, like, when you do that, you tune into lower frequencies, therefore you drop yours as well. So be mindful of that. Be really mindful about what content you consume. So I guess this is a wee bit of a check-in for you guys, and a wee bit of a confirmation, just to see if this is resonating with you. Because for this group, I do see you have been consuming content. Maybe that's not the most positive recently, but that's not to say that you're not trying, because there's plenty of light here, there's plenty of positivity here, there's plenty of gratitude here. So of course, like, you're being recognized for that, and you're being recognized for the protection work that you have been doing. So you could be born on the 9th of any month, or in the month of September as well. Got 44, so it could be 44 in your 40s. You could be seeing a lot of fours, or you could be seeing a lot of fours when it comes to topics of love, when you're thinking about your future spouse, when you're thinking about, you know, and connecting with that energy and manifesting the person of your dreams. You don't have to be in your 40s, it's just for extra confirmation for whoever needs it. So I do have the 6th house, which is sustainability. Again, guys, the same messages coming through. Make sure you find ways to sustain this high frequency that you need to be on to attract this kind of person that you want, because you want and need and are manifesting a very high vibrational person into your life as well, when it comes to your future spouse, as well as your friends, the people around you as well. Be very mindful what kind of content you're consuming, what kind of people you surround yourself with, and what kind of thoughts you're thinking on a day-to-day basis. This is not to say, like, I will never advocate on this channel for people not to feel their feelings or not to process things, you know, because this is real life and things happen to us. But this is more, what I'm saying is that you have a choice, for example, in the content you consume. This is not something that just happened to you that you cannot control. This is something that you can control, and control what you can, obviously accept what you can't, process what you can't control, and the things that are happening to you, you know, and that make you feel upset, frustrated, things like that, because all those things are valid and all those feelings are valid. But because you are able to control what kind of people you surround yourself with, or how you react to those people as well. If, let's say, it's like a negative coworker that complains all the time, and has nothing positive to say ever, you can try and limit your time talking to them. You can gray rock them. The gray rocking method is a fantastic way to actually get rid of these negative people as well, because especially when it comes to like people with narcissistic personality disorder, because it does, you kind of don't really show any emotion, and these people thrive on other people's emotions, especially when it comes to negative emotions. But yeah, it's finding sustainable ways to keep your vibration high when you can, when it is realistic to do so in your life, and taking those opportunities to do that, and you can always try and create the opportunities. So we also have the number 8 here, guys. So this is a number of abundance. So there is abundance coming your way. Again, the channel dropped, so like I said, it's consistent here in this group, guys. there's abundance coming your way, that's for sure. It's just that the timing of it arriving, including the future spouse stuff, is going to depend on the sustainability and the consistency of your manifesting efforts. Plus divine timing, plus free will, plus you're manifesting a whole person with their own free will, their own timeline, their own divine timing, their own destiny. Everything is connected, and everything is playing out on a quantum level, which is the smallest we have been able to discover in physics, the smallest particle. I don't know, guys, I'm not a physicist. It's like I do I do read books and stuff on physics, but I read it, I'm like, I understand it, but then when I have to like talk back about it, you know, like tell other people about it, I'm like, I kind of know what I'm talking about, but like, how do I say it? I don't know. Like, it's a funny thing. But yes, like the quantum level is like, you know how there's atoms, and so you can like look at atoms with a microscope and see their movements and stuff, and obviously everything is made of atoms as well in the world we see around us. But the quantum level you can't see, it's like super super teeny tiny, and that's where all the magic happens as well. So basically also got unfazed. Maybe you're now even getting a bit more unbothered when it comes to finding love or finding your future spouse. Maybe you're finding ways to enjoy your life, which is great. Maybe you're making new friends, starting new hobbies. If you haven't already, then this is your, again, urge to do so. And if you're not in this space yet of detachment when it comes to your future spouse journey, then again, maybe this is an urge to try and find ways to tune into that space a wee bit, the space of detachment. Okay, this is a very manifestation heavy message there, guys, so I apologize. Let's see, where are you guys on your journey to your future spouse at this moment in time? We haven't, oh, we got the turtle, slowly but surely getting ahead, guys. Slowly but surely, you are getting ahead. So obviously, this was like a wee bit of a lecture from your spirit guides about like, make sure your frequency is high, and like obviously no matter what, you know, we've all been guilty of like tuning into maybe like those social media videos that aren't particularly positive and tuning into those kind of frequencies, or like, you know, getting succumbed by people around us and their negative viewpoints. And that's, you know, that's just, we're all human, it's okay to do it, and nobody's perfect, but no matter what, you are still on the right path, you are still moving ahead, albeit slowly. So we've got key successful outcome to your problems. There is something you figured out recently, I'm feeling, that will propel you forward quicker. And I do really feel like it is manifestation related. This is a very like manifestation heavy pile. So guys, I don't talk about manifestation in every single reading. This is, you know, it's important, but it's not the focal point of my channel. We do manifest our dreams and all that, but the thing is, we let ourselves dream on this channel to begin with, because I feel a lot of people are scared to dream to begin with. But things are scary. A lot of things are scary in life. That doesn't mean they're not worth it. So we do have Great worry over nothing. So you are worried over nothing because your future spouse is on their way to you. You are on their way to your future spouse and all that stuff, and a goal oriented person. We do understand that you do have a goal. Maybe you have a timeline in mind, but that's not how the universe works. The universe works on its own timeline and in its own time. And that's where detachment comes in, where we have to accept that things will work out for the best, in our best interest, and trust that it will. But it will also happen when it's supposed to. No earlier, no later. Okay. So we've got butterfly, a change for the better. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Then we've got older woman, dealing with a relationship with an older woman. We've got tulip, great passion. We've got fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And we've got butterfly, a change for the better. I think I've already read this one out loud, so apologies. You have an older woman around you, an older feminine energy. This is not about gender, just about energy. That is actually very wise. And I feel like this person can give you some really good advice when it comes to the waiting, the need for patience. I think like this person can really put your mind at ease. Could be your mom, could be your grandma, could be your past over ancestor as well. But this is a very, because I'm getting both, because this is a general reading, so it will be different for everybody. So that's why I'm saying many scenarios. Resourcefulness in general, when it comes to your everyday matters, is extremely important here. And this is what I was talking about before. You know, some things you just can't control. Like, you know, there's plenty of things that do happen to us that we cannot do anything about, and it does make us upset. It does make us frustrated. It does make us cry. And it's important to let ourselves feel those feelings as well. It's important to not let ourselves fall into these patterns of toxic positivity, as in like, oh, but I can't feel bad because I will delay my manifestations. There needs to be balance, and there needs to be resourcefulness as well. What's the word? There needs to be balance, resourcefulness, and what was the other word? Resilience as well. Where resilience is built only through hard times. These messages are very all over the place, guys, so just again, take what resonates. Really all over the place. But I mean, I want to ask Tarot about this two-faced friend that is holding you back. Like I said, I did pick up on a person before that could be complaining a lot. I did mention, I think I channeled something to do with narcissistic personality disorder. Again, guys, I'm not a mental health or medical professional, so I'm not here to diagnose anybody. This is not my job. It could be at your workplace. For some of you, it could be at your workplace or within your community or your friendship group, but it is somebody in a higher up position. So they could be a manager in their day job. They could be a business owner, and this person, for some of you, could be talking behind your back, but for others of you, they could just be negative in general, and you have noticed it. You don't really like it that much, and you're like, what's this person's deal? Like you feel after you hang out with them or deal with them or have any communication with them that you are drained, or yeah. So this energy is definitely setting you back, and good news is that this is within your control to change, because you can choose how you interact with this person and how you react to them. If you work together and you have no way to escape this person, then the gray rock method could be particularly beneficial for you. If it's a friend group, then I feel like limiting your interactions with this person, or just cutting them out of your life is needed here. This is a feminine energy with strong fire sign placements. This is a very dishonest person. They definitely talk behind people's backs, and they probably have talked about other people to you behind their backs. There's a need to close the cycle because this karmic cycle has ended. You might be the one putting in all the effort in this connection anyway. So I think for this particular person, if you just stop texting them, if you stop reaching out to them, if you stop talking first, they will fall off anyway. For some of you, not all of you, but it is that you give more than you get. That's for sure. I feel like you're this person's kind of emotional dumping ground. So and you are the Empress, guys. So you are this abundant, beautiful, feminine energy that, of course, everybody will be gravitating to, because you're this massive beacon of light. And you know, when you're a bright light, unfortunately, you attract all kinds of flies. Not just the butterflies and the moths. I think moths are awesome, by the way. But yeah, focus on your there's a need to focus on things that you're passionate about at this moment in time. There's a need to find sustainable ways to keep your vibration high. I feel like focusing on what you're passionate about is a pretty good way to do that. And there is a change coming for the better. Let's see what the tarot has to say, because I've been doing these readings, making these readings really long recently. Oh, let's do the Light Seers Tarot. This is my very first tarot deck, actually. So where are you when it comes to your journey to your future spouse? Okay, we got the Lovers. You're like magnets, guys. You're gonna come together, just a matter of time. There's just some choices that need to be made. One with the Two of Swords here, but once that's done, once you cut the person out that's not right for you, if you resonated with that message, then you will accelerate this journey. For others of you, maybe you need to make a choice in your life in general. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? You can check out my reading that I've done a few days ago about, it's called The Situation on Your Mind. Should I stay or move on? So that could be beneficial for you guys to watch if you feel called to do so. But honestly, I feel like both you and your future spouse are in a place of very high vibration at the moment. And yeah, there is this huge fire lit inside both of you, because you're feeling called to follow your passion, and this is what's going to lead you to each other. When you follow your passion, when you follow what you love, when you do things that make your heart sing, because joy is the highest vibration of all. Joy. Yes, there still is a need to close off a cycle. Maybe you are currently closing off a cycle, so is your future spouse. And there could be distance in this connection as well. Maybe one of the choices is, do I move or do I stay? Do I move to another place or do I stay? Yeah, I feel like the Empress, the feminine energy in this connection is extremely... Okay, this one. Is extremely abundant at this moment in time when it comes to attracting things to her. She's really, really powerful at this moment in time. So be careful what you wish for, because it will come true. This choice is to do with the feminine energy, and it feels like that cold-hearted feminine energy that I have spoken about before. See, my my throat is closing up when I said that. It's obviously not beneficial for somebody that you know this information. So for some of you, something really unexpected could have happened recently. It could be for your future spouse as well, but it doesn't have to be. For some of you, there's some sort of an unexpected ending coming soon. I'm hearing if you feel left out of your friend group, again, you need to find things to do that make your heart sing, that you're passionate about. Start new hobbies. If there's like different places that you can go to for these different hobbies, I don't know whether it's yoga, a dance class, improv class, whatever it may be, a hiking group, a run club. Run clubs are the new dating apps apparently as well, by the way, nowadays. So they're saying do that because you will meet new people there. Because if you're feeling left out, that means that these people might just be leaving your life and they're not resonating with you anymore because you have elevated to new heights. You have raised your vibration, and those people are still at lower vibration here. So it's okay. There could be even like either siblings or like a married couple that you were associating with, and they're no longer resonating with you as well. Your future spouse is experiencing similar things. I do feel like this is a mirrored connection. Your future spouse is coming through as a fire sign masculine here. But I guess like it doesn't matter. You can be the masculine watching this or the feminine, because I do feel like this is a very mirrored energy anyway. There's strong Gemini placements as well. Sun, rising, or Venus. Again, the challenge drop. Yeah, there's something coming to an end. I feel like, especially for your future spouse, they might need to move quickly, because I really feel like there's distance between you two at the moment. And they're also saying be clear about who and what you want. Be clear about, very clear about what kind of person you would like to be with. But also with their flaws, it's not just about what positive qualities you want in a person, but what kind of negatively perceived qualities you would be able to tolerate or be okay with. You know, because some people, for example, can't tolerate people who are stubborn or people with short tempers, or as long as this is like not abusive or anything like that, obviously. Um, but yeah, because nobody's perfect, because we are all here doing a human experience, and things are just not perfect. So do like be aware that, you know, your your future spouse is also not going to be perfect. So think about that. Think about what kind of person you would really be able to be happy with and tolerate. um, yeah. There could be some sort of financial setback recently for you or your future spouse as well. So, again, this is just bringing you to the end of a cycle that needs to be happening, because this is for your highest good. They're saying, again, I'm not predicting anything horrible. Don't worry, like but it is something that might make you upset in the moment. Like, for example, um, unexpected expenses or things like that that you didn't plan for. But after that, you will not only get closer to your future spouse, but you will become more resourceful, more resilient, and you will find solutions to any problems that are coming your way. They're saying you could just even, like, for example, if there's problems at your workplace with people, like with your coworkers or something like that, they're saying you will just find a new job eventually. So don't worry about that. There is a path for you where you're going to be happy and abundant and sustain, like, and actually be able to sustain that lifestyle in a peaceful manner. You won't have to worry about office dynamics or friendship dynamics or things like that, because this is going to be like either in your work environment or in your like friendship environment that something unexpected might happen. I'm hearing for some of you a friend might like borrow money from you and never give it back. So be careful with like lending money to people as well. Be really careful with that. This is like a little warning for whoever needs it as well. But overall, there is great happiness in your future. Your future spouse is coming sooner than you think. Honestly, you've been doing really well. Keep up your protection work as well. And keep manifesting your dreams and find ways to sustain that high vibration. So yeah, this is all that I have from my pile number ones. I hope it resonated. No worries if it didn't. Again, if you didn't resonate with the message or you don't like the way I deliver messages, totally cool. Just click off, pick another pile, pick another reading altogether, or another reader. You know, not everybody is gonna resonate, and that's okay. But if you did, let me know in the comments. And if you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow, especially your subscribes. They mean the absolute world to me. They're free for you, but they make a huge difference for this channel. And we're still a small channel, but we're growing slowly but surely. And we're here to help you raise your vibration and manifest your dreams overall. And well, help you dream big too. And if you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description down below. You can email me or you can send me a DM on Instagram. It's up to you. And I will see you in the reading, guys. Love you. Bye. Hi, guys. Whoever chose the pink agates, this is your pile. Oops. It has like a shiny middle in there as well. And you also chose this image over here. So let's see what it says. So it says, beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Not everybody's gonna want to hear this message, but it's important. The things we're frustrating about, or angry about, or annoyed about when it comes to other people are usually the qualities that we're unaware of within ourselves. It's called projecting in psychology. So this is, maybe you're experiencing that in the moment. Maybe somebody else is projecting onto you unfairly as well. Or maybe you're projecting onto somebody, because guys, we all project. We're human. Like, this is literally what being human is all about. Not all about, but like, this is a human thing that everybody does. Everybody projects every once in a while onto others what they don't like in themselves, or what they're subconsciously do themselves. Even what you admire about other people, you also possess. I'm hearing for some of you, it will be a confidence issue here. So maybe you don't think that you're as worthy. Maybe you don't believe that you're really attractive, that you possess certain qualities, but you look at other people and you admire them for those qualities. But they're saying you actually have those qualities within you already. What you admire, you already are. If you admire people's kindness, you're already kind. If you admire people's charisma, you're already charismatic, even if you don't feel like it. That's what they're saying. Plus, you have the potential to be like that person as well. If you want to be like somebody, if you're inspired by somebody, whether it's a celebrity or somebody you know. Okay. So we've got alignment, number 47. So it could be 47 years old or in your 40s, no worries if you're not. You could be life path number 11 or life path number 2. But 11 is all about soulmates, because it is literally the number of soulmates, or what other people like to call twin flames. For me, that's kind of the same thing, pretty much. But other people resonate with the twin flame more than they do with the term soulmates, and that's okay. I just don't like the notion that we have to find our other half. I think we're already a full soul, a full person within already, and we don't have to be with somebody just to be whole. Obviously it's nice to be with somebody, but I just don't think, I just don't resonate with that message of twin flames being one soul split in half. That's what I'm trying to say. So you could be born on the 11th of any month or the 2nd of any month. You could be born on the 4th or the 7th as well. You could be born in January, April, July, or November too. No worries if you're not. So for you, it's all about alignment. You are also looking for somebody that is aligned with you, that has this similar values, lifestyle, similar vision to yours for the future. And that's the challenge here, to find a person that is aligned with you. Let's look at the colors here. I think you've been attracting people that are avoidant, or have avoidant attachment style in your past, or maybe you're currently dealing with somebody with an avoidant attachment style. They're saying this is misaligned. This is misaligned because the person that's your future spouse, they're never going to make you wonder whether they like you or not. You will know. You won't have doubts. You won't be breadcrumbed. You won't be wondering whether they'll call, whether you'll see them or not. They will make that happen. And I've seen this vision before, but I'm basically flying over like this forest now, and like from a bird's eye view, quite high up. I feel like it's like what an eagle or a hawk would see. And I see like in the distance over this forest, the forest is filled with like pine trees and ferns and stuff, and there's this massive like tube of smoke coming up, and it's almost like a smoke signal. It's almost like an indigenous ritual happening down there. And when I fly closer, I do see people dancing around the fire, and they're dressed in indigenous clothing. I have no idea what this means, but it could mean something to you. Again, you could have indigenous roots. There's like so many tribes around the world that are indigenous tribes around the world. So you could have any sort of indigenous ethnicity in your bloodline. This is a confirmation for someone who needs it. But I'm also seeing it's almost like trying to call in a certain person, a certain deity, a certain thing, and it's like a ritual, because it's a very ritualistic kind of practice these people are doing. Maybe they want sun, maybe they want rain, maybe they're giving thanks as well, but they're calling something in. And you could be maybe energetically as well calling your soulmate like that in as well, your future spouse. You're doing these rituals. If you've been drawn to joining like a dancing circle, or one of those bonfire circles, especially for summer solstice, if you're in the northern hemisphere, then please do so. Or winter solstice if you're in the southern hemisphere, please do so as well. That will help you get even more aligned with your future spouse and call them in. And if you've been drawn to in general certain ritual that you want to do it. They're saying do it, as long as it's not tampering with anybody's free will, mind, because there's very deep consequences if you choose to dabble in black magic. Guys, don't do it. It's not worth it. I tell you right now. I'm telling you right now for free. Not worth it. Even if you pay somebody else to do it, it's not worth it, because it's still going to come back on you, and you will still pay the price. All right, somebody needed to hear that, but it's maybe for like one person out there. Like, I don't feel like the collective that watches me would dabble in that anyway. But you got the number 39 as well, which is number 12, which comes to number 3. So it could be lap at number 3 as well, or 39, or in your late 30s. No worries if you're not. This is all about the first house, this card. And again, we have deer here. It's like a stag. Yeah, I'm getting like North American indigenous vibes. I'm getting Scandinavian Nordic vibes. Places with forests and with stags. I mean, even Eastern Europe as well, like where I'm from, we have deer and stag and stuff in the forest. And we also have we were descendants of tribes. One of the oldest in the world. Okay, so you could be born on the 3rd of any month, the 9th of any month, or the 12th of any month. Now we've got like pretty much all we've got pretty much all of the months at this point. The 3rd, 4th, 7th, 9th, 11th, and 12th. Oh well, but again, it's all about arrival. So you're calling somebody in to come into your life, which is your future spouse. We know that. You're manifesting. You are making it happen. They're saying you're making it happen. But yeah, beware of other people projecting things onto you. Beware of letting people into your life that are not aligned, that are avoidant, that are, again, projecting things onto you. And beware of self-doubt as well. Yes, the things that you admire in yourself, in others, you also possess yourself. So got bad habits, and got moving. I don't feel like this is DRUGS or anything like that, but there's some sort of bad habits here that have been slowing down your union with your future spouse. I don't know exactly what that is, but we'll look into tarot in a moment. Maybe it's your future spouse as well, because again, we are looking at two separate people with their own free will, their own choices, their own destinies, and both of you need to align perfectly to be together, energetically speaking, on this frequency. Doesn't matter how high or low the frequency is, you gotta align on the same frequency. So there's some sort of movement that is happening at the moment, some sort of arrival that is happening at the moment. There could be distance between you two as well. But yeah, I do feel like the bad okay, so the messages that are coming through already, that I do feel like the bad habits is the kind of people you've been attracted to / been choosing throughout your life. And you have been the common denominator in your choices. There's no secret in that. We all are the common denominators in our choices. Of course, once we choose badly, what other people do to us is not our fault, but the initial choice is. If we keep choosing the same kind of people over and over and over, it's a pattern, and that pattern needs to be broken. Because I do really feel like this group has been really attracting avoidant people towards them. Ultimately, they're saying it's your choice. The manifestation is your choice. But there is some sort of a new beginning coming your way with the Ace of Pentacles here. And you are attracting that soulmate. You are, because the Six of Cups is my soulmate card. You are going to be in union with your future spouse, don't worry. I think for this group, you also are closer than you think to union. I know that at the beginning I was like, oh, you choose the wrong people, blah, 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 but it's about the past. We're talking about the past here. And once you fully let go of that past, fully energetically, then it will happen very quickly. So I'm going to take this star here as well. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely stunning cards, guys. I mean, no notes. I feel like where you are on your journey to your future spouse is very promising. Because we've got Nine of Pentacles, which is all about abundance. So basically, guys, there might be some money coming to you soon, or some sort of abundance, and this will be a sign that you're really, really close to your future spouse, okay? This is a soulmate from your past life. This could also be for one or two of you watching this reading. Could be somebody that you met in your childhood or your really early years, like in your teenage years or something like that. And nothing really happened with them. But you will reconnect with this brand new start. The message that is coming through as well, that I think in the past you've been focusing on people that you're physically attracted to, and you kind of prioritize that. But that's going to be no longer the case. Not to say that you're not going to be physically attracted to your future spouse. Of course you will be. But you'll start choosing differently, because I did call you out on your past choices for a reason. There's an end coming to those bad choices in people. Obviously, there's no actual good or bad choices, because all those choices lead you to where you need to go eventually. And you do have free will to choose differently at any point in time. But at this moment, those kind of people that you have been choosing in the past, where you have been focusing on the physical attraction only, that's coming to an end. Now you're looking into, right, does this person nourish my soul? Does this person add to my life positively? Does this person want to travel with me? Does this person, that sort of thing. This person, again, could be at a distance from you. So this moving card is a little bit of a confirmation here as well. This person could be moving towards you, where you live, or you could be moving towards this person where they live. Either or, it doesn't have to be just them. But I do see a wedding, guys. I really do, with the four, because 4 Wands is my wedding card. I see new love. I see that you and your future spouse are both single at this moment in time. I see your future spouse and you pursuing new passions. I see your future spouse, the masculine that is in this connection here, it's coming through as a strong fire sign placement, Sun, Rising, or Venus. And fortunately, you will be very attracted to each other, but your future spouse will be extremely attracted to you. You might not be as attracted as you were to those previous people in your life, but this person is nevertheless very attractive to you, and this will be a heart-based connection. So you will fall in love with each other's hearts, not with each other's looks. You're coming through as a strong fire sign as well. It's fire sign feminine, or whoever in this connection is the feminine is gonna be older. There is one child waiting for you on the other side. If you already have children, you can have one more. If you don't have children, then you can have one child, this person. And this child will also be a fire sign, Sun, Rising, or Venus. And yeah, your wish fulfillment is happening sooner than you think. And it is going to be in the form of a wedding. So congratulations for whenever that happens. Congratulations for whenever you're coming into union with your future spouse. It sounds like it's just to do with you letting go of your past patterns, your past cycles, and putting that to an end fully, and a matter of your future spouse coming physically closer to you as well, or you coming physically closer to this future spouse. Because there's one of you are making a choice now. Do I move? Do I stay? And they'll make the choice to move in this timeline. And yeah, and then there's a new start, new everything, all that stuff. So yeah, we can get a couple couple of tea leaf cards before we go, and then I'll move on to the next pile. So we've got lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Your future spouse could be a bit impulsive or have a bit high, what's the word? Your future spouse could have a short fuse. Not to say that they're abusive or anything, but I do feel like a very choleric temperament here. And guys, your temperament is the only thing you cannot change about yourself, actually, when it comes to psychology. They feel really quickly. So for example, you know, so there's like a choleric, there's sanguines, there's phlegmatics and melancholics as well. So your person, your future spouse, is a choleric. You can look that up online, because again, if I explain every single thing, then we'll be here all day. I'm gonna go back to the basics. And this is really kind of confirming the message that I got earlier, where this could be somebody that you met a long time ago. It's just nothing ever happened. Like, could be somebody that you met when you were young, when you were a child. Someone is behaving stupidly with the turkey. I feel like your future spouse is quite a silly person. They like to have a laugh. They don't take themselves too seriously. And they're a very happy-go-lucky, positive person, which I think you will like. But yeah, guys, nobody's perfect, so the fact that this person has a short fuse might be something that you need to work on. But, you know, I don't see anything that cannot be worked through with good communication. And it says situations in the balance that require careful handling. So you will find balance as long as you communicate with each other carefully and with intention and with empathy. And make sure to communicate openly always with each other. That, because if you push things down or push them under the rug too much, then that will harm your relationship. So this is something that one of you might be struggling with. To like bring things to their partner that are bothering them because they don't want to rock the boat. It's coming from a good intention, but long term it's ineffective, because you need to be able to work through things together, talk through things together, that sort of thing. And yeah, just going back to basics, they're saying if you're really frustrated about something with each other, then write it down. Instead of letting your emotions get in the way, take time away, write it down what you want to say and just read it to them, and ask them to not interrupt you while you do that. So they're saying that will be helpful for you guys. So this is all that I have for my pile number 2s. I hope that it resonated. No worries if it didn't. At the end of the day, this is just a general reading on YouTube. Not everything is going to resonate. That's totally okay. And if you didn't resonate, then you can just click off, pick another reading, or you can stay on this reading, pick another pile. It's up to you what you do with your time. And yeah, guys, if you like my vibe, just actually comment and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially your subscribes. Your subscribes are free for you, but they mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, we're growing our little community, and yeah, it's just really nice to see you guys resonate with these messages. And I love connecting with your energy. And if you are interested in a personal reading, there's information about that in the description box down below, so feel free to reach out if you want. No worries if not. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Right, guys, hi, pile number 3. Gotta use a little bit of censorship in this particular card, but this is your pile. So let's see, what does your card say? Where are you in your journey to your future spouse? So we've got healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So this is a very healing connection, I can see. It's just a beautiful energy, guys. Absolutely stunning energy. I feel like you both could have healing qualities energetically, and your presence in it on its own is healing. You don't even have to do anything. So we've got number 56. You could be in your 50s, no worries if you're not. But it brings us down to number 11, guys. So with this card of gratitude, this is my card of, and my number of soulmates. So it could be life path number 11 because that is a master number. You could be life path number 2. You could be life path, oh, that's it. That was it for life path numbers. You could be born on the 2nd, the 5th, the 6th, or the 11th of any month, or the months of February, May, June, or November. May and June is really important for this particular connection. This is a timeless reading, as well as November. I really feel like you guys are close because your hearts are open. Both of your hearts are open. You're really close. You're giving thanks. You're keeping your vibration high. You're keeping the frequency consistent. Because, for example, pile number 1, like the frequency and like the channel in general just kept dropping like randomly. Like channel just stop. Like, but here I don't feel that at all. G names are coming through, T names, or surnames as well, as in initials R, and D. So the names that are coming through are Tom, Diana, Greta, Gertrude, Rita, Raquel, Rachel, Tina as well, Trisha, Eden, Edward. I just thought about Twilight when I said that name. Eduardo. Anyway, loads of names. I don't like. If I keep on at it, then I'll sit here all day. But yeah, very heart-based connection, guys. Your hearts are open. It's all good, all dandy. So we've got Pluto and we've got Venus. So we've got number 21 and 27. So Venus is the planet of love, which is a great sign, but Pluto is a very brutal planet. So you could be born on the 21st or the 27th of any month, just like me. And I'm really feeling that your future spouse has experienced some, because for me this is your energy. You're like da 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 da, I'm like this empress, super abundant, and then your future spouse is like, oh, they're experiencing like a lot. I feel like the universe is taking people and things out of their life currently. They are realizing, your future spouse is realizing what really matters, and it's not money, it's not status, it's not ego. They're realizing that just because I have all this money, or you know, I have achieved all of these things in my life, I still come back to an empty house. The first person I call is not my partner. It's, you know, it could be like a friend. I do see they have friends, but they have been surrounded by friends who don't have their best interests at heart. They have been surrounded by people who have their own agendas when it comes to their connection. But yeah, the Empress, I feel like the feminine, I keep wanting to say the Empress, but the feminine in this connection, I really feel like she's in a good place. It's not about gender, guys, it's just about energy. Everybody's welcome on this channel. But yeah, the feminine in this connection is doing well. Very, like, again, very, like, open-hearted people. I mean, you both are, but your masculine has got, the masculine in this connection has got a few things going on at the moment that they need to deal with. But I feel like this is going to be over soon. Let's see what we've got. We've got impersonator, wants to be like you, acts like, dresses like, looks like, copies you, and we've got an offer. I feel like you guys have encountered maybe a fake soulmate, fake future spouse, an imposter, or they have, your future spouse could have as well, and these people had bad intentions or dishonest intentions. However, there's some sort of an offer coming your way, guys, so we'll have a look at what the tarot has to say as well. I'll just put these here. But yeah, the impersonator card is also about, like I said, the people who don't have their best intentions at heart, that they have surrounded themselves with, and that all of that is coming to light now, which is, you know, good for your future spouse, because at least then they'll be surrounded by people that are for their highest good, that are aligned with them fully. Okay, so beautiful. Got two. Still like flew away. Got 2 of Cups. Got 10 of Swords. For me, the 10 of Swords, it could be being stabbed in the back, the betrayal as well, because the original tarot card has the person laying on the floor face down with 10 swords in their back. So yes, there is some sort of huge change happening within one of your lives at the moment. I really feel like this is your future spouse. I feel like you feminine, because most likely you're the feminine watching. I feel like the feminine in this connection is just kind of patiently waiting at this point, because she's worked on herself. She's got her heart open. She's generous, she's waiting, she's abundant, she's manifesting, doing all the right things. But the masculine is going through it at the moment. This is what it feels like. But it's almost over. Yeah, the dishonesty here. I feel like 3 cards for the masculine, 3 cards for the feminine here. I mean, you guys are gonna be in union pretty soon. Guys, even if a year from now, it's still soon, because you have the rest of your lives together. Take the soon very loosely, because we don't actually tell you any timings. Basically, the soon is gonna be as soon as this masculine recovers from whatever's happening here, and they make certain choices that they need to make in regards to these people. But I do see equal give and take, generosity coming your way, but very unexpected. I don't feel like, I think with the feminine in this connection, again, she's kind of just vibing. She's living her life. She's enjoying her life overall. She's not too bothered about being single. She's actually enjoys being single at this moment in time. Not to say that she wants to stay single forever. No, that's not the case. But she's quite happy with her life. And she feels attractive. She, you know, she's attracting a lot of suitors her way, but she's not going to settle for anything or anybody that doesn't align with her. While the masculine here, they feel like there's so much manipulative energy around them that they can't really see straight at the moment. Strong Capricorn placements here. Strong Leo placements I'm hearing for some reason. I don't even see any cards with Leo here, but that's what they said. Yes, it's strong friendship ending energy, guys. They keep saying that. Conflict within friend groups, conflict with maybe co-workers. And the feminine is just like, oh my god, this is so contrast that it's actually like comical. Basically, what I'm seeing, it's like, you know, when you get those montages of like, this one person is like, there's like rock music, metal music playing, you know, and just like the future spouse is like, oh, you know, the masculine, the connection is like, oh my god, like all frantic. And then there's like the feminine just sitting in a meadow reading a book, like with like angelic music playing behind her. This is literally exactly what I'm seeing, like energy wise. No, guys, like if you're the feminine, like you're good, you don't need to do anything. But if you're the masculine watching, get rid of these people, guys. They're not good for you. These are high conflict situations that you don't need. And if they're not high conflict, they're just like, they don't have your best intentions. You don't give good advice. You have to be the one to give them everything. They actually gossip behind your back as well. Like, this is what I'm getting. The feminine needs to be patient, but it's happening soon. And like I said, even if it's in a year and 2 years from now, it's still soon. Because for the universe, this is soon. Again, this is a very subjective word. But it is, like I said, for a lot of you, you will hear this, for example, a number of a year or 2. You'll be fine with that, because if you're the feminine, you're happy with your life. And the masculine just has a lot going on. But there is an offer coming. The masculine will give a love offer to the feminine here. But there is some sort of resistance to this change from the masculine side. Strong Sagittarius placements. I feel like once this big change happens and this masculine actually makes the change, everything changes for the better. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Can we get more card? One more card in that says, please. Just one more. Thank you. So we've got Queen of Swords here, and got Seven of Cups at the bottom. It's all about choices. So the masculine needs to choose. The masculine needs to make a choice, and I do feel like this choice might involve moving as well. A lot of like long distance energy in this reading overall. So this is like a overlapping energy with all the piles. And this masculine might be resistant towards moving and just starting anew, basically. It doesn't have to be like completely anew or anything, you know, where you have to cut everybody off. But I do feel like they're in an environment right now that doesn't serve them. And yeah, something is about to force them out of their comfort zone massively. But that will literally propel them towards you, the feminine. Again, flip the genders and the energies as you wish. There is a particular one, at least one feminine energy in their life that would really impede with your relationship. So she needs to go. Again, not about gender, just energy. This person, this feminine energy needs to go before you guys can be together. The choice needs to be made. Obviously, it's never nice to cut people out, you know, but this needs to happen in the masculine's life. Let's get a tea leaf card or a few. No, I'm gonna take one only because there's too many. Get back to the basics. Again, for the feminine energy, I just feel like you're enjoying your life. You're doing even things that you loved as a child, that sort of thing. Someone you know is independent and sincere. Again, another confirmation. This person needs to go. But again, we're getting back to the basics for this masculine in the energy. I mean, some masculines will have picked this pile as well, so please listen. Like, when we were kids, we were always taught not to hang out with the mean girls, the mean boys, not to treat others badly, treat others how we would like to be treated. I was always taught that if somebody is insulting you or saying negative things, they're just talking about themselves. There's a saying in Lithuanian, whoever said it first said it about themselves. So this, and it rhymes in Lithuanian. So we would always hear that on the playground. Let's say like a kid is being mean to somebody, and the other kid who they're being mean to, they're shouting back like, oh, whoever said it first said it about themselves, and like, you know, it's kind of like this thing. So if this person is trying to guilt trip the masculine, they need to get back to the basics and get back to this playground and shout, whoever said it first said it about themselves. If you're trying to guilt trip me and tell me how I'm selfish, no, you're the one that's selfish. That sort of thing. Somebody really didn't want me to say that. But yeah, this person would be an absolute nightmare when it comes like for your guys' relationship. So they need to go before you need to be together. But the sun is all about happiness and well-being. So there will be happiness ahead for both of you, not just for the feminine, because the feminine is like do still. Oh god, this is, yeah, you guys will have a happy family. If you want kids, you'll have friends. If you want kids, you'll have friends. What am I talking about? Your friends will love your kids, basically, they're saying. Your friends will want you to be happy, and your friends will be supportive of this relationship. That's the message that's coming through. But if you want kids, you can have them. They're available to you. But again, we've got discord amongst friends or family. Yeah, this needs to be sorted out. Guys. I don't know why I said it like if, because if you're the feminine watching. Okay, so we got April, which is a confirmation for a month. I've got pin, new job and career. I do feel like this person might just completely move and start a new job or career. Um, you could as well. There is one person in this connection. Around the time you're getting together, you will be starting a new job or new career, and this could be around April time in any year. But also, one of you could be born in April. April is significant in general. Okay. Again, flutes. I just split it like disappointment and friend or lover. This whole like friend dynamic here is just not good for your future spouse. I think there's just too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many people having opinions, and yeah, they need to just sit back and think about what they really want, what kind of people they really want to surround themselves by, and cut these people out of their life. So this is all I have from a pile number 3s. I hope it resonated. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. No worries if it didn't. Just pick another pile or pick another reading. It's not that deep. It's just a YouTube video. And if you don't like my vibe overall, just again, click off, pick another reader, watch something you enjoy. Just have a nice day overall. Enjoy your time. And if you like my vibe, please comment, share, like, and subscribe. Your subscribers mean the absolute world to me. They're free for you, but they make an absolute biggest difference to this channel. I can see that most of you watching are not subscribed, and most of you watching are repeat watchers as well. So if you do enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell down below to get notified whenever I upload a new reading. And if you would be interested in a personal reading, you can just check out the information about that in the description box down below, and you can email me or message me on Instagram about that. So yeah, I love you guys. I loved connecting with your energy today. This was a very comical and like energy in the sense of like how contrasting it was, but I hope it provides you some comfort if you're the feminine watching, that you don't need to do everything. You're actually like in the perfect place at the perfect time. You're fine. And if you're the masculine watching, I hope this provided some clarity for you, and you can make some choices from there if you feel called to do so. Of course, don't be quitting your job tomorrow or anything like that, or doing anything drastic. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a lovely day or night whenever you're watching, and I shall see another reading. Bye.